So today I'm going to be analyzing this EdTPA video about theme, and here the teacher is about to ask the class how they would define a theme. So I really like how he asked the students what their own definition was and how he supported their learning and kind of told them the bigger picture of what they're learning about. I also appreciated the fact that he calls on many different students and not just one to gain a lot of ideas and see where the class is on theme before he even starts his lesson. So, just a couple things to comment on again here is that he is promoting technology within the classroom by having the students either take notes on their Chromebooks or on a piece of paper. And he also did more of a personal message with his students by asking them what they thought theme was, and now he's giving his own definition of what a theme is. So I really think that that helps him connect with the students on what his message is from his lesson. I appreciate his long pause there to make sure that the whole class is ready before they move on and answering any questions they may have about file names, because the teacher gave them the location of where they can pull the PowerPoint up online, as well as letting them like open up their Chromebooks and get started before he continues to teach, so everyone's on the same page. I think silence is very necessary here, and I thought it was a good amount of silence to continue. So before he went to the next slide, he highlighted that the word that they need to keep in mind is observations. And I really appreciate that because he's highlighting the academic language that he wants his students to hold on to throughout the lesson. So I think that that's a really good idea, is to reiterate your academic language while teaching. So I really like that he used differentiation here by including a formula on how to understand theme a little bit better because that helps support learning for all students in the class and not just some of them. I also like that he's giving students a chance to collaboratively work as well as be involved in the lesson through response. So here he is linking their prior knowledge to this current activity by how he just mentioned that they had written an entire paper on leadership and that they should be experts on leadership. So I like that he's kind of using like a building block method to build off of something that they already know to add on to a new topic. All right, so once again, he mentioned observation on the previous slide, which is good because he is still furthering his emphasis on academic language. And I really like that on the previous slide that he also talks about the author's name needing an apostrophe S, as well as putting the title of a book in italics, because that also builds on prior academic knowledge to build on when they're learning how to formally state theme, which I think is really effective. I also really like that he gave them the entire answer and formal statement to state their theme. As you can see, the camera positioning is in the back of the room, and I thought it was a very effective place for the camera because you can still see some of the back of students' heads as they raise their hands and answer questions. And I also liked that there was no movement from the camera. A lot of other EdTPA videos on YouTube had people walking around the back of the room, and I thought that was very odd. It wasn't very effective, and a lot of times when you move the camera, it makes noises. So having a still camera was very nice. I also thought his audio quality was very on point. I could hear exactly what he was saying, and even some of the students, which was really nice. So overall, I think he did a very good job, and I think his students definitely learned something from this lesson. And a little insight to what he's doing after the video clip ends is he is letting the students now apply what they just learned to create their own themes and formal theme statements from To Kill a Mockingbird, which is what they're currently reading. So all in all, I think this is a great example of EdTPA.